Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? My name is Warner, and I am here with my friend Phil. We just got done watching. Men in Black.
Porno. It's available online for $44.99.
Yeah.
But after watching Men in the Bank, I decided to watch Money in the Bank.
Awesome.
On my WWE network, which WWE network, I'd like to sell it. It was brought to you by Mountain Dew, and just like Netflix, you can share your password with many friends at once.
I don't know what you're talking about, Phil.
So introduce yourself, my friend.
What's going on? My name is Warner. I have been a wrestling fan probably most of my life, I think. And so I watched when I was a kid up until about the end of Monday Night Wars. And then I took a sabbatical for, 10 years? And then I started talking to you, my friend, and I started getting back into it. And unlike the announcers at Money in the Bank, you're actually drinking the Mountain Dew.
I am, because it's brought to you by Mountain Dew.
It's brought to you.
Mountain Dew is a delicious beverage that's brought to you by WWE Network and brought to you by PDW, which is Pixelated Dimensions Wrestling.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So that's pretty much me. I've always watched it. I've always enjoyed it, and even though it pisses me off, I still watch it every single week.
Oh, I agree. I agree. Tell me when you're done.
See, I could do something about it and stop watching, but I'm not going to. So go ahead and put my introduction to shame, sir, because I know you will. You're a man of many words, most of which are fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, let the pipe bomb begin. I am Phil the Mick McManus, formerly of just the Pixelated Dimensions podcast, now of PDW, whatever you want to call it, Pixelated Dimensions Wrestling. We are covering everything from Money in the Bank to Monday Night Raw to Men Inside Men. The one thing, if I could describe myself with something other than words, it would be this.
Okay, fantastic. I remember the text message with that in it.
This right here describes the fact that I'm wanted dead or alive, slippery when wet. I will go down in a blaze of glory, and I am here. I was kind of queer in the 80s. I had a little bit of fashion problem, but whatever. And I am ready to talk wrestling.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do that, Phil.
Yeah, start the first match from Money 2014.
All right, so the first match from top to, we had Daniel Bryan's address. How did you feel about that?
The State of the Yes Union.
Yeah.
I liked it. I hated the Bo-lieve thing. I really wish that gimmick would go away.
Oh my God, right?
It was funny for 2 seconds. I mean, the boner thing was pretty funny. I wish Bo would leave. It's too PG for me. It's one of those gimmicks that's never going to get over enough to give the guy a title or a legitimate run with any kind of belt. It's one of those gimmicks to me that's just automatically going to hold a guy back because it's not really there to do anything but be a mid-card kind of laugh draw a la Fandango, a la Adam Rose, a la former ones like fucking God, I don't know, Schnitzky, friggin' the Oddities, fucking TL Hopper, the Goon. It's all the same thing, man. When you get a gimmick like that, you're pretty much doomed.
Yeah, I completely agree. I don't like it, and it's fucking shocking that he is Bray Wyatt's brother.
That's the weird thing about it, with Mike Rotundo being his father. For those who don't know who Mike Rotundo is, IRS and Ted DiBiase was one of my favorite tag teams back in the day with Money Incorporated. So, I mean, seeing that his son, Bo Dallas, and Bray Wyatt are both in the Federation right now. I mean, I'll get to Bray Wyatt in a little bit because I really want to talk tonight. But it's shocking they're related because it's such separate gimmicks. They're such separate sizes. They're so different in the ring together. I mean, they're both very talented, but Bo Dallas is going nowhere.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do with him, and it seems like they don't know what they're trying to do with him either.
It's a TNA gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a TNA gimmick, man. And at least if they're going to give him a TNA gimmick, at least let him work a TNA-style match, dude. Because, I mean, if you watch some of his stuff from NXT, he was actually quite talented.
Yeah, no, he was awesome, and they actually gave him that chance at Royal Rumble. And did nothing with it. As usual.
The prize entrance. Woo!
Yeah. So then after we had Bo-lieve, we had Harper and Rowan versus the Usos.
Bo-lieve.
Yeah. Harper and Rowan, how do you feel about them?
Here's the thing I really want to touch on tonight with the Usos versus Harper and Rowan. Usos, first off, best entrance in wrestling, period, right now.
Yeah, I love them. I love everything about them.
At the entrance, the best crowd hype. I mean, everyone gets into it, and it's not getting, which is huge. I mean, you think someone going out there and chanting with no music would be old by now. It's actually still badass every time you see it.
They got it.
let's talk about Harper and Rowan's new entrance music and what that's all about.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I do like that they're kind of separating them and giving them a bit of a push on their own.
But is it really a push is the question. When they've
Yeah.
been burying Wyatt with Cena, let's just say the truth. They've been burying him with Cena.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to solidify his career to lose to John Cena. I mean, everyone loses to John Cena,
Right.
as we thought tonight. But it's Bray Wyatt is such a force, dude, and he had the best pop of the night, in my opinion. When he was climbing that ladder and almost went, oh my god, that was fantastic. But Harper and Rowan, man, I mean, it's with new music, it just signals that they're buried. And if they would have won tonight with the new music, that could have meant something. But now it just solidifies the fact that until the ascension from NXT comes into WWE, the Usos are just going to hold the belts till then. And that's my prediction for SummerSlam, the Ascension versus Usos.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm calling the Ascension and Usos right now for SummerSlam, dude. And that's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah, you've been really hard on NXT lately.
I have, dude. It's watching the future of wrestling, and it's actually watching matches that are matches. Each match you watch is generally like 15, 16 minutes long. RVD and fucking Neville had an amazing match this past week on Thursday NXT TakeOver on WWE Network. RVD shined tonight, but if you watch RVD on Raw, it's like 6 minutes and hardly any high spots.
Yeah.
Now, NXT, they're letting the guys do that. So, yeah, I'm huge on NXT right now.
So I think out of both of them, Harper is the best. I don't like Eric Rowan. For some reason, I don't like him. But I was going to call him Brody Lee.
You like Brody Lee?
Harper has like an intensity, and he's just like massive, and he's kind of like the white trash version of Roman Reigns.
You know who he reminds me of, dude? The team. The team reminds me of the white trash version of the natural disasters from the 80s.
Yeah.
You remember them, dude? Typhoon and Tugboat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you wouldn't believe how fast those fuckers could move sometimes. It's
crazy.
I love the Wyatt family. I really do, but they've shit on them so much now that I can't look at them as a real threat anymore, and that's what makes me sad.
Yeah, it was an obvious pickup.
As a real threat at all.
Yeah, it was a really great match, though. It was really good.
That was one of the best the tag team division, man. Usos and them, they put on great matches every time. Like Usos, Rowan, and Harper, that's going to be a 5-star classic each time. That's going to be tag team wrestling at its finest. So, I mean, I'll honestly give that match probably like 4 out of 5 stars tonight. That was easily in the top 3 of the matches tonight.
Mm-hmm. Easily, yeah.
So,
I think
match, dude.
Then we had our first terrible match, first Divas match.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. That was so bad.
Naomi versus Paige.
Oh, my God, dude. I mean, honestly, if you look at Naomi, how far she's come in wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm saying that with a straight face.
Yeah, no, she's
Hold on, I can start
fantastic.
Again. A straight face, hold on. How far she's come in wrestling ever since she was on Tough Enough, and she said that her favorite match of all time was Melina versus Alicia Fox. She really went out there tonight and showed that she can put on a 5-star classic like Alicia and Melina. No, I'm sorry, Melina and Alicia Fox.
I think Paige
could be. It was awful.
I think Paige could be something awful. Eventually.
Here's the thing with Paige. I mean, she's pasty and fun.
She's British AJ Lee, dude.
Yeah, but dude, what's with the weird submission where she was just moving her foot?
Yeah.
It was so bad. That didn't look like it hurt anyone, dude. That's like the old figure 4 leg lock when people from like Ric Flair didn't know how to sell it.
It's like the Boston Crab.
Yeah, like when Sid Vicious is putting the freaking figure 4 leg lock, you're sitting there going, that's not hurting him.
Yeah, no.
It does not look like it's hurting him.
The guy's like screaming in agony. The good thing about that match, though, is we all know what it's like to have sex with both of them because they were screamers.
I'm telling you right now, dude, I usually have to pay about $100 a month to watch women scream like that on pay-per-view. This time it was only $10.
Yeah, I mean, you get your money's worth.
So let's move on to something like we can actually talk about that was good.
Paul Revere versus Adam Rose?
You're goddamn right. I am a rosebud. Don't be a lemon. Don't be a lemon.
No, dude. To be honest, I haven't been watching wrestling lately because it's kind of had me down. But this is my first Adam Rose match, and seeing him, and I really enjoy the gimmick. It's cool.
Dude, I think that was one of Adam Rose's first matches.
Yeah, it's
he
fun, dude.
He's out and just dances and does the prance thing.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I taught my 16-month-old the prance thing. I mean, she runs around the house like this now, so it's pretty. There we go, live.
Hey, we're pro here. This is how we roll.
We're pro. It's how we roll, dude. It's exactly the hype that you need. I mean, you can't see me in high def because I'm using my iPhone.
Tipped over. So. I think that I'm very sad what they've done with Sandow. They've made a joke out of him, and it's unfortunate because I really liked his old gimmick.
You mean Sandow Tino?
Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
what he is, dude.
It's so true.
He's white Santino. It's
Right.
really bad, too.
So let's go to the next one. Since
What?
there's nothing really that good there. Men in
The men, you really want to say Men in the Bank. I mean, were you watching those?
Oh my god, I keep wanting to say money because I have it MITB in my notes here. So I keep almost saying Men in Black every time.
Dude, watch out, the Men in Black.
Money in the Bank briefcase ladder match, probably way better than the other ladder match.
Without a doubt, that was worth the admission of like the ticket. That was worth the pay-per-view. That was worth the network subscription.
It should have been the main event.
That was fantastic.
Easily,
like,
yeah.
I mean, the one thing that shocked me out of that, dude, this is shocking that I'm gonna even say this. The performance of the night, like if I had to call a performance of the night for any two people, it'd be Jack Swagger and RVD.
Yeah.
Dude, they were fantastic in there, dude. Like
completely agree.
They were ring generals. They held that match together for the new guys, and Kofi was always hilarious, always fun in those things. But I mean, Jack Swagger looked fucking good in there. It's a shame he has no personality, man, and just is so bad on the mic. And Zeb Coulter's not going to get him far. And I mean, he was so good in the ring. It made me remember how I used to back and be like, dude, that guy's going to be someone one day.
Yeah.
And RVD looked like fucking old school RVD. That was fantastic.
Yeah, dude, he's not like showing his age at all.
No, not at all, dude. I mean, like I said, for those people who haven't seen it yet, go watch NXT TakeOver, dude. Adam Neville versus RVD. It was like a 16 to 18 minute classic, dude, that ended with Neville pinning RVD and them shaking hands in the ring. It was fantastic, dude. That's awesome. That shows me that, like, RVD's ready to push these guys. He's doing that Jericho role. He came back. He's going to help these new guys get over. And he's not just getting new guys over on Raw. He's going to NXT and getting a new guy over, dude. That's huge.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off about some of the other wrestlers that don't, like, try to, yeah, they're not going to fall for anybody. And it sucks.
Yeah, they single-handedly took a character like Bray Wyatt, who came in there with such strong promos, and he was hyped so well. Yeah. And I've never seen a wrestler hyped that much in years, man. I was so excited. Then he comes out, and he's better than you imagine. He was fantastic in NXT, but, like, he's even better on Raw, man. The promos, everything heading into WrestleMania, and he loses, which I'm like, whatever. He lost at WrestleMania. He'll still be a huge factor, dude. He'll get into a few. He won one match. Yeah. Since WrestleMania. One match, dude. Yeah, one match against Cena at one of the pay-per-views. And that's it. That's it, dude. He's been on a fucking losing streak to John Cena. It's like, why push Cena as hard as you're pushing him, dude? I understand you got SummerSlam coming up and the poster leaks, but dude, everyone who knew Brock Lesnar coming back at SummerSlam was going to win the belt off of someone. If it wasn't Daniel Bryan, it was going to be John Cena, because you're not going to sell tickets with Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns versus Lesnar. That's WrestleMania kind of ticket next year. Yeah. Build the character more.
The end of the night seemingly becomes clear. I had completely forgot about that leaked image, and now I remember, and I now know why it ended the way it did.
Well, Battleground, the pay-per-view, I mean, that's going to be an interesting one. It'll probably be like, my guess right now, if I had to throw it out there, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and John Cena in a triple threat match for the WWE title.
Yeah.
And Triple H will screw it over, and it'll backfire. Cena will win it. Lesnar comes out. I don't know, but I'm calling that one. And SummerSlam's the big one, where they'll have Reigns versus Triple H probably. They're going to have Reigns and Kane probably next pay-per-view, actually. So probably just Orton and Cena.
So maybe he'll end his career, and then we'll all be lucky.
So sick of Kane, dude. So before we get to the event, like, one more time, Seth Rollins winning Money in the Bank, dude. Everyone knew it was pretty much going to happen, the new Golden Boy Triple H's thing, but at the same time, dude, at least it's someone who deserved it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, Dean Ambrose, anything to say on that?
That over the ladder fall looked devastating. It was incredible. It was great. I think Ambrose is phenomenal. I've always been a fan of his, and while I wanted him to win, I understand they're extending it out, and it's
they're making. You're gonna at least get Reigns versus Ambrose now at Battleground, and you're gonna see a feud with them two some more. But at the same time, you got Reigns already in a position now. Not Reigns, I'm sorry. Rollins in a position now where he's Money in the Bank winner, and at one point he's gonna cash in. So will he cash in within the next 6 months? Probably not. But when they cash it in, we'll be interested to see if he's a heel or a face at that point.
Right. And then one other note about Kofi Kingston, and this is our first one of these, so I don't want to scare people away. But It seems like he's the black guy that they just have dancing, going, dance, dance, boy.
You mean like Shelton Benjamin before him?
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, sweet. We need someone to do a huge spot in this match who has no chance of winning. Shelton, what are you doing? I quit. Kofi, come here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they are, dude. You're 100% right.
I wonder if Vince has him call him Massa.
Okay, now we took it a step further. I mean, that's...
I have no problem with it. I'm just sad that some of these people are token black people.
So instead of 12 years a slave, it's 12 years a jobber?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so we'll call it that, dude. Hold on. Let's
Continue. Let's move on to something better. Let's move on to Rybaxel versus the Dusts, as I call them.
The Dust?
The Dusts.
Oh my god, dude.
How do you feel about Stardust?
I like Cody Rhodes actually having a new gimmick because
I do too.
Cody Rhodes' best gimmick he had, in my opinion, was when he had the gimmick where he had the face mask on, dude, and he was like, "Oh, I'm scarred. I've been hurt." You know, when he feuded with Mysterio, I think that was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
With the what song was it that he had, dude? It was so Smoke and Mirrors, but it was like the dark version of it, dude. It was so cool. I loved that one, but then he's just been doing downhill and downhill and downhill, and then someone said, "Hey, let's team him up with Goldust. That'll be cool. That'll further his career a bit."
Everybody's like, we want them to feud. We want them to fight. And somebody at WWE is like, you want them to fight? Let's put them together.
You want them to fight? Let's put makeup on them both and have them fight and be who wins the word dust.
Yeah. And then, at the end of the match, did you catch it when Goldust like molested his brother?
No.
Yeah, he like climbed up his leg, like one hand after the axe, climbing up his leg.
You got me speechless on that, man. I don't know what to say to it other than
something is awry at the
Rhodes house. All I gotta say is Dusty must be one proud motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Goldust and now Stardust. I mean, you're really, really keeping that Rhodes legacy alive.
Oh man! All right, well, the Dusts won.
And Curtis Axel is great these days. I mean, the new Heyman guy, the new Heyman guy. Good job.
Cesaro's the new Heyman guy.
And by the way, Ryback. Yeah, let's just say his name once. Okay, done.
Yep. Moving on.
Next match.
Alex Rusev versus Big E.
Oh, you mean Rocky IV, Apollo Creed versus Ivan Drago?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what that was. I mean, did you see that? Honestly, I really thought I was like hallucinating and watching Rocky IV.
I want the guy to be like, I
just
must break
Big E in the ring.
Yeah, he needs to tell somebody he wants to break him. And just.
Oh my god, dude. That was so fucking funny, dude. Like, I mean, Big E with the American flag waving it back and forth and said, I bring you Alexander Rusev. Power, man. And she looks kind of like the fucking girl, dude. And
yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look a thing like Dolph Lundgren, but I mean, he's still foreign and he still has the flag and it's still like, it's the Rocky IV fucking thing, dude. So I was waiting for Big E to die in the ring and maybe Dolph Ziggler to come back and save him, feud with him, and then maybe train in the woods, cut his hair, then fight for America wearing red, white, and blue shorts and fight Rusev at SummerSlam.
So in my notes here, I have LOL Martin Luther King speech.
Oh my god, dude, that promo was fantastic. All he had to do was say, I have a dream, and I would have been sold.
He had to be doing it on purpose. It was
Dude,
fantastic.
he had to, man, seriously. I was waiting for the Malcolm X classes.
You go, I have a dream.
It's like, I'm going to have a dream about winning the match. I'm Biggie Langston. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I don't use the Langston anymore. I'm Biggie. And, Biggie. Dude, that is the worst. Oh, my God.
I like Biggie, though.
Bobby Lashley was bad.
I don't know, man. I like Biggie.
Ryback,
yeah. Solberg.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all set with Biggie, dude.
All right, on to the next throwaway match.
Which one was it, dude? I forgot.
Summer Rae versus Layla.
Yep, that's how I feel.
Yep.
Next.
Oh, so pro.
Next.
The main event.
I'm dead serious. Like, my network froze up.
Yeah.
And speaking of WWE Network, it's I understand that you're new and you're trying new things and you're experimenting, but I know that Frozen was a huge hit for Disney. Yeah. You shouldn't base your fucking format after the word Frozen, though. Because I had to restart the pay-per-view 4 fucking times, and I didn't know I wasn't live until you texted me and said, "Oh man, Layla and him are making out." I'm like, dude, they're still fighting. It's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
it was kind of gross.
and I lost sound like 6 times too. And I know other people are having this problem with the network, but I mean, if you only have half the subscribers you guys thought you were going to have, and this is happening, imagine if you get all of them.
Yeah.
What are you going to do then at WrestleMania?
Good thing you're not living up to your expectations.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So the
pay-per-view $10.
World Championship ladder match with I didn't expect the ending. I thought somebody was going to get dicked over and Triple H was going to interfere.
Dude,
I was hoping.
I wanted that to happen.
Yeah.
If you watched the match, like as everyone started hitting finishers and coming one at a time, I'm like, oh shit, Cena's going to come in and fucking be Superman again. Woohoo!
Hey, didn't you have an early version or early release of the next Cena t-shirt?
I have the prototype.
Yeah.
John Cena shirt, dude. You guys want to see it?
It's kind of dark. It's a Superman emblem for those that can't see.
It's a Superman shirt. It's John Cena's new shirt. I mean, hustle, loyalty, never get pinned.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fan-
honestly though, like the match itself, I was kind of underwhelmed with it at first. It took about, because the other one was so good though, to be fair, dude, it took about 15 minutes for it to get going for me. Yeah. And then I was excited. Like Cesaro had some good spots. Sheamus was a fucking beast, which was nice. I mean, Reigns looked green tonight.
He did.
It was the first time I think Reigns looked green.
Sheamus fucking brought it.
Yeah, Sheamus looked really good. I mean, every time I want to hate the character and start getting sick of him, dude, he does a match like that, and I'm like, okay, I can't hate you.
And he really wasn't in his gimmick.
What's that?
He wasn't in his whole, like, ahoy me hearty gimmick.
You're after me, Lucky Charms.
Yeah, he was more like, I'm going to kill you.
Jesus Christ, you're sitting here talking to an Irish person making fun of that. And I still have to go with you and say, yeah, it's insulting to an Irish person to look at Sheamus.
Yeah.
We're not all pale.
Yeah.
We just stunned him very easily.
You look like a lobster. Did you go to the beach today?
I feel like a fucking lobster, dude. And I gotta say one thing about Money in the Bank, dude. On a weekend where Dorchester's fucking finest, Marky Wahlberg, was #1 at the box office with Transformers: Age of fucking Extinction
for some reason,
$301 million.
For some reason.
For some reason. Marky Mark is the real Money in the Bank winner this weekend. That's all I gotta say. Dorchester's finest, baby.
Marky Mark Wahlberg.
Marky fucking Mark Wahlberg. Money in the Bank's in Boston. Marky Mark's #1 in our hearts and at the box office.
And not only is he making that money from the Transformers, but the burgers too.
Oh, dude, the burgers. You can't forget the burgers, dude. Fucking Wahlburgers. Yeah. Where do you think Johnny Cena is celebrating his title win right now? Spoiler alert, Wahlburgers.
They're having an all-night party at Wahlburgers.
Dude, they are. They're going to have an all-night party at Wahlburgers. They're going to bring Mountain Dew.
Unopened Mountain Dew. Nobody's going to drink it.
No one's going to drink it. See,
no, nobody's going to drink it.
We can combine it into a better Mountain Dew. Look at that. I'm going to put a little bit of regular Mountain Dew into the diet, and I'm going to take a sip of this. That's some good vibrations, Vince. That's some good vibrations right there. So, Mountain Dew brought to you by, again. Oops, I spelled it.
That's fine. So, I thought that match was not as good as the earlier match.
No.
Ending was predictable. Since Cena was in the match, it was a 50-50 chance.
50-50. It was a 90% chance.
90% chance. All right. I try not to be as much of a skeptic as you.
It's not being a skeptic, dude. I mean, that's like me saying a skeptic is someone who thinks Bigfoot's real. Hello, what's up? I believe in Bigfoot. But a person who thinks Cena's going to win a fucking main event match.
You're a realist.
Isn't a skeptic. It's a person who believes that, like, it's a Christian. There you go. There's a shit ton of those out there, dude.
Yeah.
And they generally think they're right. And guess what?
You were right, Phil.
Yeah, they're right. They're right. John Cena, world champ again. Woohoo! 15 time. I'm going to say it right now, dude. I'm just going to be the guy right now, spell it out there. A lot of people are thinking it. I'm going to say it. If John Cena goes down in history with more title wins than Ric Flair,
yeah,
I might Chris Benoit's family.
And that's how your phone feels about that.
It does. Although Dave Benoit is actually his son, dude, has a big premiere match coming up next month in the Indies, dude. Let's hope it's clear.
Nice. So I think that out of this entire thing, there were only really 2 matches that I'd even really care about. The third one being the World Championship match was okay.
I agree.
The other ones were whatever, like Monday Night Raw stuff.
For me, it was coming in number 3, World Championship match, John Cena winning. 3rd place. 2nd place, Usos keeping the World Tag Team titles. Yep. And 1st place, the Money in the Bank match. Fantastic. I mean, and dude, the pop Ambrose got. Oh my God, man, that was fantastic.
Dude, him and Reigns are in.
Oh, dude, they're completely in, and just the sucky part about it is they're going to bury Ambrose within the next 4 months. Yeah. He'll never be a world title contender. It just won't happen.
Yep,
which
sucks, man.
Fantastic. He's one of the best promo men in the business right now. But the one thing that did make me miss, like tonight, CM Punk. I was going to say, I miss him, dude.
Yeah, they were playing the last year's Money in the Bank before, and it had a bunch of his stuff, and I was just like, oh, why?
Yeah, I miss him, dude. Without Punk, it's not the same, dude. It really isn't. It's weird that one guy made such a big difference in WWE, but he did. He did.
Yep. And we were talking, me and my wife were talking, and she's like, would they ever take him back? And I said, do you imagine how much money they would make if he came back?
He came back? Of course, dude. They'll fucking let him in with an arm.
Yeah, they would take him back in a heartbeat.
It's the question of if he wants to go back and when he wants to go back. I mean, if the rumors are true and he's going to be a dad soon, dude. I mean, me being a dad myself, I wouldn't want to be away from my kids that long.
Nope. He's too busy balls deep.
Balls deep in AJ Lee.
Balls deep. You lucky bastard.
Said what people are thinking. He said what people are thinking.
All
but
right.
No, I'd give the pay-per-view probably a 7.5. No, 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
there's a lot of crap in between, but that Money in the Bank match and the tag team title match really were exciting. The World Heavyweight Championship match was at least still a C+, B-. Yeah. So I mean, it made the pay-per-view overall like a passing grade for me.
Yeah, it was like a solid C for me.
Yeah, a C+. No. That's what I give it. The money, I was really impressed with that Money in the Bank match, man. That was fantastic.
That was killer.
And I mean, I'm really interested to see what happens. Wow, dude. I'm gonna edit this right. I'm really interested. Live.
I ain't editing shit, by the way. That's gonna take too much time.
I'm really interested to see what happens at Raw tomorrow night in Hartford. I mean, Hartford always usually has good Raws. So it's just a shame I'm not going to be there. I usually am.
Yeah, I've seen 2 live WWF events when I was younger.
Yeah.
And one was at Springfield Civic Center, and one was in Hartford.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. The XL Center, man. Can't beat it. I've been to so many. It's scary, dude. Like, I mean, I used to, every time they're in Springfield, Hartford, New Hampshire, friggin', oh God, Boston, I'd go. I'd always have tickets and I'd always go. It was an obsession. It still is. I mean, I went 3 years ago for the Rock Cena in Boston for Raw.
I heard something was trending thanks to you guys.
Yes, that is very true. The little Tooth Fairy scenario kind of happened that night. Yeah, that was partly because of us.
Didn't you have company while you were there?
I had a few friends, a few old friends with me.
Anyway, so it was good. Thank you for watching with me, sir.
Oh, thank you for what now?
Thank you for watching with me.
Oh, you're welcome for the password for WWE Network. Yeah. We'll be doing every pay-per-view, and plus, I mean, shit, maybe we'll even do a write-up about it, dude. I mean, I'll write up my little mini review. You can write up your little mini review, and we'll have that up maybe Tuesday. But for now, I mean, you get a live video review, first one. So, goddamn internet, be nice to us.
Check out pixelateddimensions.com.
That's pixelateddimensions.com. It's a
down below, bitches.
That guy, and this guy a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm the TJ Miller, the brains, and the brawn, and the tattoos, and the lobster.
I'm the Danny McBride that might bring this bitch down.
Twice already. I wrecked
this bitch. I'll do it again.
Dude, 3rd time's the fucking charm, dude. Oh my God.
You don't can't even see it. Hey, you can't see it, but I'm giving the crazy eyes, bitch.
Oh my God. You can see me, and I'm just not looking at the camera because I don't want to cry. No, this is the face of trust.
It is the face of trust. This is the face of deception and horrible things.
But honestly, man, it's. I wouldn't want to be doing the wrestling show with anyone else, buddy.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a ride. We got this.
It's been fun for sure tonight. I'm a little underwhelmed from the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Honestly, like C plus. The Money in the Bank match had me at such a high, and then it just crashed from there, dude. And Cena winning really just it killed me. It killed my mood for it, and I'm upset about that. So going to bed with Cena as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion for the 15th time is just not what I wanted, but I knew it was going to happen.
Sweet dreams, young Prince.
Yeah. So what do you think for Raw tomorrow night?
What do I think is gonna happen?
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna watch it. It's gonna open with Cena talking for 15 minutes about how he did it for them and how much they believe in him.
Now here's a question: did he hustle tonight? Did he have loyalty? And did he have respect?
Well, he didn't have respect, because if he had respect, he wouldn't have put us through that again.
Good point. And
he hustled us.
Could we see him?
He did hustle us.
He did hustle us. I did see him a few times.
Yeah.
But honestly, I mean, he's a great dude. He's so good with kids, and he is the face of the company
he busts
right
his
now,
ass.
dude.
I mean, he does bust his ass.
I mean, if you honestly want to say it, dude, who else are you going to put the fucking belt on to give it fucking at least credibility for a while? Yeah. And I mean, him and Lesnar, let's face it, dude, it's probably the only good match you're going to get out of anyone there with Lesnar. And this time maybe they'll redeem the fact that fucking Cena beat him once with a fucking FU on metal steps.
Yeah.
That kills me still.
Fair enough,
Cena, that's another thing that bothered me about John Cena. Let me just get one more thing out there about John Cena. Like I said, good guy, we like you. What's up, John Cena Sr.? You remember me? Hey. But I hate the fact that his bad year where he lost to The Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Let's go over earlier in that year. Wins Money in the Bank, cashes in, wins the belt, loses one other match, loses to The Rock, then beats Brock Lesnar, comes back, becomes the champion, and headlines WrestleMania. I would love to have a bad year like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you?
Dude, he whined about it forever.
Dude, it was his gimmick to be like, I haven't been on top.
I'm so sorry.
The loyalty and respect, and now I'm going to come back bigger and better than ever. It's like, dude, just don't come back. That's all we want. Like when John Cena's out when anyone's out on injury, it's 6 months to a year. When John Cena's out on injury, it's 6 weeks to a day.
Yeah.
It's what the fuck, dude. You never not see him. Make me miss you. Yeah. Make me want you back.
Go away for a while.
Turn heel for fuck's sakes, dude. Just do something different. It's been 10 years the same shit.
Gimmick change. That's what they need to do.
Gimmick change. Oh, dude, yeah. Instead of a rapper, maybe you can be a crooner. That'd be sick. That'd be pretty sick. I'd pay to see that, dude.
So Eminem was in back when they did that.
Oh, dude, remember that? An entrance?
It would be, he'd come in looking like Skrillex and doing dubstep.
Oh my god, dude. Come out to dubstep.
Yeah. No, I think that's what it would be.
Dude, Seth Rollins kind of looks like Skrillex.
He does kind of, yeah.
Just make him the next John Cena. But here's my, like, that's all I did, though. Dude. Skrillex equals Seth Rollins. But to me, Seth Rollins equals Shawn Michaels. Dean Ambrose equals CM Punk. Roman Reigns equals The Rock. Bray Wyatt equals the future of the WWE that will be dropped and be forgot about within a few months.
Yep. He is Zack Ryder. He is Dolph Ziggler.
Dude, that just made it hurt. You called him Zack Ryder. Oh, yeah. You made it real, dude. You made it real. So, on that note, dude, that's all I got to say about the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, man. It was brought to us by Mountain Dew.
Undrank Mountain Dew, brought to you by WWF.
And John Cena.
John Cena.
Happy here. And as for me, I am your friendly neighborhood voice of the internet, a.k.a. Phil the Mick McManus, on pixelateddimensions.com with that lovely bastard over there named
Warner the Pyro.
Oh, yeah. I like that on fire.
I willed that over with my mind.
You did. See, you're always sabotaging something.
Zing.
On that, though, sayonara, internet fans. Thank you for being kind on our first one. Don't forget to like us on
Fucking
like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check out pixelateddimensions.com for all your comic movie, video game, and other type news, including wrestling wrap-up on every WWE pay-per-view over the next year.
And we got a new website. Check it out, bitches. We're out.
Peace.